It's basically that you are in this vacuum right now. And in this vacuum, you don't know where you're going. And you can't really grasp onto anything, because it's like everything that you try to grasp onto turns into sand, and then into dust, and then it ceases to exist. So you're in this just like void of existence. And maybe you have started to question why you're even here. What's the point of life? Where is the meaning? You just feel neutral. You just feel like, okay, I'm here, and now what? So if you're at this point, it's a phase that you're going through. It's a part of the bigger plan. And what awaits you is for a sense of purpose and meaning to find you once again. But it doesn't come from intellectualizing it or trying to figure it out. You're kind of beyond that path in your life. So instead you're like, but how or why, or like, how will I find this? Or why should I even find this? And it's more that you are maturing into who you are. You are literally becoming yourself. Not a concept of yourself. You're actually embodying who you are meant to become and to be, and what you are meant to live out in this life. And this period can feel a bit unsettling for the mind, because everything just feels very pointless. And your invitation right now is to simply view the meaninglessness or the pointlessness that you feel with compassion, and just allow it to be there. Because sooner or later, you will start to feel pulled again. Maybe this pull doesn't come from like, I know what to do, or I know where to go. Maybe it's the more subtler. Maybe it's just this quiet whisper that, what if you open this door? What will happen then? And this is kind of how this new way of being works. It's not about like trying to figure it out. You're beyond that at this point. It might still come and linger into your consciousness, but you know deep down that this is not an option anymore. So instead of figuring it out, it's to follow those whispers. And sometimes the whisper is really quiet. Sometimes it feels very unlogical. Sometimes you won't even know what's there in store for you before you have opened the door that you might not even believe in fully. What if you just open it and you look in, and maybe, just maybe, that's a door that's worth investigating. And suddenly, you find yourself in your life filled with meaning, filled with aliveness. And that this phase that you're going through is just like you're there right now because you are letting go of the old way of being. And this new way of being is not fully integrated yet. So therefore it's just like you're stumbling around and it feels like you're in this like storm that feels just very neutral or pointless or meaningless or whatever it is. And through this, you are being reborn in a way. And then you will start to realize a lot of things that, for example, it's like the whole point of living is just to like exist and explore and enjoy and share and make art and just be radically yourself. And you can find meaning and joy in everything. For me, for example, I lost my son 2 months ago. I've been in a deep grieving process in my own life. And what I've found is that I found so much love within the grief. And it feels so good to be in the grief, because it's just what is here, and it's a true expression. And when we allow ourselves to fully go into it and express it and go through it, beautiful things happens. We are letting go of that rigidity. We are welcoming a way of being that is just very easy. And even though I have grief for my son, and I still have days where like my tears are just pouring down without control, I'm not making a meaning out of it. I'm not judging it. I'm simply allowing it to be there. I'm simply allowing myself to feel it. And when I allow myself to feel it, it feels good to feel it. It just feels like enriching. And I feel closer to my son than ever before. Because I'm not in resistance to what's here. I'm fully allowing what's here to unfold. And I'm choosing to see the magic in it. Or rather, I'm getting out of my own way so that the magic can reveal itself. It's not even something that I'm choosing. It's something that I'm emanating. It's something that I'm breathing. It's something that I simply cannot not see, not touch, not feel, not speak about. So, you're on a very beautiful path here. And what I want you to like leave with here is that you will find out why you are where you are right now, why life feels meaningless or whatever it is. There's another side of this as well. And this is like the arrival state of your life. And what I mean by arrival state is not that you will not have different and new experiences or learn new things in the world as you are walking around and interacting with it. It's rather that you have found the spot within yourself that is untouched. You found the abundant magic that you are beyond all the worldly things. And when you can see from this space, when you can actually emanate out from this space, it doesn't really matter what you do, because you have already found the treasure within. And the paradox is that when the more you feel the treasure from within and the richness of just being, the everything like in your life situations have the tendency to like loosen up. The rigidity that you have felt, or the job that you no longer resonate with, or the relationship struggles that you have been going through over and over and over again, suddenly there is a shift. And I don't say that you will not be encountered by challenges in the world. Like, I can't deny that it's been like a tough and rough path to lose my son. And at the same time, I'm not losing myself in the grief. I'm not losing myself in despair. I can view this despair and the grief as flavors of what's here right now. And as the more I just accept it and embrace it and welcome it, it just turns into something beautiful. And it's a very liberating way of being, where it's more about how can I feel more alive? How can I feel more expressed? How can I just follow the thread of excitement that is always alive within myself? How can I touch this abundance and richness within myself, regardless of what's going on out in the world, regardless of what's going on in my life? This is what I call the arrival phase. And this is just like, it's beautiful here. It's undeniably just so rich and magical. And this is the invitation to you as well. And if you're in a rough path right now, just know that something beautiful awaits you on the other side.